Hello, Froggy here, and there have been some developments in some Hawkmoon areas as of late. You can now shoot open this fireplace. Behind it, you'll find an alternative path to Reservoir 2.0. You've known about it for a while, but it's open now. I'll go ahead and show you where it leads to. CloudL XXXV has a video of using this particular window to teleport out of the box back when the penalty box was in effect. But that's gone now. Still can't open the window though. You can see no bullet marks, so good old bullet test shows us that it's an entity. So we'll definitely be opening by some means. Anyways, over to the ship. Out of map you can get a nice view of it. But you can also open the door from the inside now. After you talk to the bird, the barrier will go away. Well, I haven't really gotten around to looking at where the other barriered area leads to, but JB3 has a video of res clipping into that if you want to check it out.
This ship doesn't look broken, Pro.
And Ghost will say that every time. In fact, every time someone enters.
Just like Hawkmoon, the Traveler transformed the ship, made it into something else.
Earlier, the Traveler gave us the bird, and now they're going to be shipping us off.
This ship doesn't look broken, Crow.
That's not even the same ship.
Well, let's see about this dead-end hallway
It
here.
has the same silhouette, but this is...
I tried to breach the top of it, but was not quite successful. Although you are close enough to the top here that you will be able to gaze out, which is almost as good. So you may have noticed that it said Hallowed Rift there, so I was curious to check if it is the same Hallowed Rift, as that reservoir we are in is not the same reservoir as for Lake of Shadows. So you can see, spectating my ghost, I can see the outside of this stretch. Can't see too much, but I can say that there is definitely nothing beyond this rubble, at least not for a while. Unfortunately, I didn't quite manage to get this breach. It was very close and
I see a sword.
possibly possible, but I didn't really try beyond this. I'm gonna wait for another super. Unfortunately, when I used my super, it just put me back below. Let's go check it out from the other side. You may remember I had a previous video about this back before we were quite sure that it was the Hawkmoon area. But I'll go over it once more. It's a little more straightforward now that you don't have to worry about the penalty box. I decided to load it from the inside like I did in the previous video. But there is a handy way to get out that I'll show you. So once again we just drop down, pull out our little light, and jump right up the side. And we're just going to go over the hallway you would normally return from after opening the chest, if you're one of those people that doesn't just fast travel afterwards. Just don't fall off like I tried to do there. There'll be a little branch up ahead. You can go under, but you should really go over because decent chance you'll get caught in a little turn back divot and die. So we'll just go through the opening. And we're going to be sword flying down one of the dead-end corridors. So just continue on the top side to the left. We're almost there. And now we just sword fly down this seemingly dead end. But if you hug the wall here, there's a little area that you can kind of stand. You'll want to stay there a little bit so that the turn back time will count back up. And just round the corner and land on this little section. You'll be close enough that you'll no longer have the turn back. So if we look closely at that structure you can see on the other side, there is a door, and that is in fact the other end of the corridor we were just in. And chess pieces! So my buddy Terra is over in the other side of Hallowed Rift. You just can see that door a bit more. And if that isn't convincing enough for you to think that the two are actually the same area, there's another test that we can do by dying. Hopefully one of these days we'll have some idea what those chess pieces are for. So I'm just going to die real quick here and then see who I can spectate. You can't generally spectate guardians in other zones, but as you can see I can easily spectate Terra standing over in the Hallowed Rift past the Reservoir 2.0 area. So yeah, guessing that's probably going to be where we launched the reroll mission from. And then we'll take some sort of portal over. Well, looking forward to the new mission.